Welcome to the news. Now the headlines. Tinubu, AGF, Akpabio dragged to courts. Now the details. Legal battle over the alleged unlawful removal of the CCT chairman. Tinubu, Akpabio and Fagbemi face lawsuits. A lawsuit has been filed before the Federal High Court in Abuja against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi, and Senate President Godswill Akpabio over the alleged unlawful removal of Justice Dalandi Umar as chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal (CCT). The case has been initiated by two civil society organizations, the Community Rescue Initiative and the Turu Concerned Citizens Relief Foundations, as well as an Abuja-based lawyer, Comrade Nasir Baba. The plaintiff has raised serious constitutional concern about the process through which Justice Umar's removal was carried out, accusing the government of violating the law and bypassing the due process required by the Nigerian constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, the CCT chairman, Justice Umar, has been removed as the chairman from the position. I believe that before something happens, there must be what has going on, because the said man who has been removed from his office must have done something. Now, the people that are soliciting for him, that why he was removed, that President Bola Tinubu and Akpabio and others did not meet the requirement of removing this man from office, have not really stated what has happened. But I believe that something has happened to make the government to remove the man from the office. The plaintiff has argued the federal government court to stop the clerk of the National Assembly from transmitting the Senate and House of Assembly's resolution that calls for the removal of Justice Umar to President Tinubu. They have also asked the court to prevent the president from acting on the resolution, arguing that the process of his removal was unconstitutional. According to the plaintiffs, the actions taken by the National Assembly violated the clear provision of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria. The suit, which is marked as FHC stroke ABJ stroke CS stroke 1796 stroke 2024, outlines several legal grounds for challenging Justice Umar's removal. The plaintiff contend that the removal process was not conducted in accordance with the Constitution and other relevant laws. Specifically, they are asking the court to determine whether the resolution passed by the National Assembly, which called for the removal of the CCT chairman, was illegal, void, and of no effect. They argued that the procedure used by the legislature to remove Umar was in clear violation of several sections of the Constitution, including Section 1, Subsection 1 and Section 3, Subsection 5, as scheduled. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this organization has come up to protest against President Bola Tinubu and others who has removed Justice Umar from office. They are protesting that the way they removed the man from his position is illegal, that President Bola Tinubu and others who joined hands to do that did not follow normal process, that the removal of Justice Umar is unconstitutional because what they did not follow the constitutional right. Ladies and gentlemen, could it be that the government are not are not aware of what is in the constitution? Because why would they remove a man without following the due process? That those who are protesting against the removal of Justice Umar are now reading the constitution to the government as a whole. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to state here that before anything is done, it should follow the constitution, because both the government and the citizen of this federation have been acting out of what is in the constitution, because many presidents that have ruled us did not follow the constitution. I don't know why it is like that. Now that an organization begin to quote what is in the constitution for the whole government, I think that is a shame. And as a matter of urgency, I want the House of Representatives and the House of Senate to reveal something to Nigeria, because many Nigerians did not know what is in the constitution. Now, I want the government to do a research and go to either secondary school or university and ask whether many of our students know what is in the constitution. Yes, constitution are not taught in our tertiary institution. I don't know why it is like that. So, for government not to know what is in the constitution before they will act against somebody, I think it is an eyesore, it is an uncalled for. So at this point, I want to say here that before before government or any other person can act something against somebody, such as removing somebody from office or giving somebody sanction, they should look into what it takes, what brought that person into position, and the law that guides that process before such an action should take place. My people, this is what we brought to you at this hour. Thanks for listening.